Complaining video. I'm not supposed to make complaining videos or vent anymore. Well, this is on my mind, so let me talk about it. And I'm serious. I know I'm smirking right now, but I'm indeed serial. I'm serial right now. But anyways, like, I've already... That smear is crazy. What is going on with the smear? Whatever, but I just don't understand. Like I said, I've already talked about this stuff before, but I do not understand the concept of, whatever this whole feminist movement did or whatever. It really did screwed men up, okay? Men just really, the men that actually listen to feminists and stuff like that, they have successfully created their soy boys. And then now the feminists are actually, and now all the men aren't as desired because they ain't being what it is they thought they were supposed to be. Like, they thought if a woman raised a boy, we're thinking if they raise a boy into a man, they'll become the most dream man they ever will become. If a man works under a female's leadership or a woman is the leader, they really think that a man is going to be able to turn out as masculine as they hope. Like, however, build a man they want, but that's not the case. Like, it doesn't make sense. I don't understand what in the world is wrong with women thinking they can raise boys to become men. They thinking they can lead men. I'm not talking about the workplace. I'm talking about in general. What in the world a woman thinks, and what in the world is wrong with her, going on through her brain, their chemical, whatever, going on in her brain to make her think that she can turn a man into a man. Make a male into a man. What in the world these single moms thinking they can raise their little boys into men? That's literally impossible. Like, it just makes no sense. Let's go to the next talking point. All right, like the whole, I know I say it all the time, but I don't understand the concept and this double standard / hypocritical society with they really expect men to somehow to lose their virginities, have sex for as early as possible. Like, I don't understand, like, and just know what to do in the bedroom. And just know what to do in courting a woman. And if he's a virgin at a later than usual age, or incels. Hold up. Okay, yeah, my glasses thing kept falling off. But incels have a bad rep because they think that they hate women. That's not the case. They're just frustrated by the fact that they are not attractive enough. And men that aren't attractive according to certain women, they're treated as less human. Inceldom is not a title. Inceldom is not a behavior. That's the thing people just don't understand. Like, I even have debates by certain people I love by incels, they all do this, they all do that, and stuff like that. They always super violent and stuff like that. Incels is not a practice. Incels is not a culture. It's just literally means involuntarily celibate. Men that don't have women involuntarily. That's not how inceldom work. Like, it's just men who can't get women, who can't attract women. That's literally what it is. And then they want to say it's his fault to why he hasn't gotten a female yet. Oh, work on your confidence, bro. the heck? Honestly, I'm getting very sick of this cope from normies about this, just work on your confidence, dress better or whatever. It ain't like that. You can have all the confidence in the world and dress the best to your ability, and a female could still say no. A female is fully entitled to reject a man. She is fully entitled to reject a man. Oh, if she rejects you, just move on to the next female. Sure, that's fine. All clear. Move to the next female. You don't got no time for these females, for real. However, some female eventually gonna say yes. When? That's the question. When? A man, these short men, you know, he's 5'2" years old. He is bound to get rejected by a whole bunch of women, by most women. Even average men get rejected by most women. The below average men, such as myself, I'm not calling myself an incel, even though by definition I am, but I don't want to go there about me. But I'm just talking on the general stance. 5'2" men, I paint a scenario. A 5'2" man, he has a lot of confidence. He works out and stuff like that. He dressed good and stuff like that. He's the man. All right. He is everything. He's a 10, but he got his money up and everything. He's a 10, but he's 5'2". He's a 10, but he's 5'2". Women rejecting him left and right. He ain't doing something right. What are you talking about? He's 5'2". Oh, another thing that normies like to say is, I know all these short people, all these short men who get all these females. Just because you know a few men does not mean that's the general population of men. That's not how it works. Just because you know a few short men who can get women doesn't mean that short incel man is doing something wrong. Don't get me wrong, he could in some areas, but not all areas. That's just not how everything works. Like, I just can't stand it when normies want to completely reject the life experiences, the personal life experience of these men that can't get women. It's not about getting laid. In today's time it kind of is, but it's not about that. But it's just the fact that normies tend to ignore these incel men's experience. Their experience is they're literally doing everything what society's telling them. Doing it, getting his confidence. All right, work on his confidence, work on his money, dressing better, taking care. He's in good shape, but the only factor is he's 5'2", and he's getting rejected by a lot of women. Oh, you doing something wrong. You got to be doing something wrong. What the heck you talking about? He's literally doing everything right. That's just the reality. And normal people can't seem to get that. I'm trying to make sure that ain't my bus. Can't seem to comprehend that concept that it's not him. It's the females. They the ones who's being just showcasing and just doing their whole preference thing. It's the females. That's just the truth. Most women don't want short men. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Oh no, I know all these short men that can get women that get laid. Look, come on now. Just completely ignored the truth. Like, I just can't stand that. I really can't stand it when people want to ignore reality. I really can't stand it. It literally makes no sense to ignore reality like that. So yeah. Last talking point about hoflation. Wholeflation. I already vaguely talked about male virginity and stuff like that, but females being all promiscuous is just terrible. Terrible. Females being promiscuous. Like, look, I understand you young, you're beautiful, all the men want you. I get it. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Okay? Explore your options. So I get it. All clear. But the thing I'm not understanding is why in the world you expect him to, like I said, they expect men to have sex as early as possible in their lives. If he is a virgin at a later than usual age, he's looked down upon. He's looked down upon as if, is something wrong with you? Is he crazy? That question's been asked about me. Is he crazy? Is he gay? It's just straight up cope from these normies because they don't follow late virgin men have not, I hope I don't miss my bus, have not met the societal standards. But it's society that's the one that's making the choices here. And the whole inflation thing, all these females are sleeping around with a whole bunch of men at a very young age. And then to me, it's just abysmal that young women, as soon as they turn 18, they're becoming a whore. And even worse, even before that, they're somehow sleeping with a whole bunch of men. Even before that, that's just sad. And then don't go even get me started. We have 18-year-old women over sleeping with men that's way older than them. Sleeping with men that's way older than them. However, they have a problem when an older man is sleeping with a younger woman. It literally makes no sense. It's hypocritical. It makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. And then when a man, whether he's a virgin or not, want to have standards, they want to act a fool. And then there we go, do the classic stuff. You're a PDF file. You're gay. Something wrong with you. It makes no sense. And I guess to conclude, I don't want to make this video any longer. To conclude, I take personal offense by this. Why? Because I'm, like I said billions of times, I'm a virgin at 25 right now. Never had a girlfriend. Oh, but spoiler alert, I was supposed to make a video about this. In fact, I don't even have to make a whole entire video about this. I have approached a female after 7 years, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 7 years, I finally approached a female. This was like a month ago. I just simply complimented her. That was it. I was like, basically the story goes, I'm on a CTA Orange Line train, and then I see this cute female. I wasn't even planning on approaching her or even getting close to her, but I thought I miscalculated getting out the correct door. But I just went to the correct door that's closest to the stairs. This is Midway as far as this train goes. Next, I was like, let me at least say, oh, she's cute. Let me at least tell her. Okay, wait, don't do it. Wait, okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let me tell her. Hey, I gotta tell you, you're absolutely beautiful. And then she's like, oh, well, thank you. And yeah, that was pretty much it. I pretty much ran away after that. But not ran away from her, but it just, because I had to, reach my bus. I don't want to miss my bus. But the last thing I said to her is, I hope you enjoyed your visit here in Chicago. I put it outside in episode 3 line. But yeah, to finally conclude, like I said, I take personal offense in this whole inflation thing and this whole hypocritical society talking about something is wrong with me, something wrong with men. If we have standards of what kind of female we want, what kind of, females we want physically speaking, purity speaking and stuff like that. And the fact is, I'm 25 years old and still a virgin, and never had a girlfriend, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. Yet my female counterpart, they over here telling me, you shouldn't be dating, you shouldn't be approaching females if you can't afford dating. Okay, I've obeyed that, okay? 18 years old, hearing that so young. You shouldn't be doing that. Okay, I literally followed that advice. Here I am, 25 years old, still a virgin, and I don't really care about the fact that I'm a virgin. It's the fact is, date women your own age. Okay, the female that's my age is not virgin. Virginity shouldn't matter. What are you talking about? The Bible says you got to be equally yoked. Oh, the Bible also says you got to forgive. Yes, I forgive. However, at the same time, it's not equally yoked. People are cherry picking pieces of the Bible. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. I will gladly date a female my age, for sure, because younger women are immature. But what choice do I have? I either date the female that's my age, 25, 24, and she's not a virgin, has a body count, slept with I don't know how many men, or I go for a younger woman with a either little to no body count and be called a PDF file. Those are my options. Honestly, it just makes no sense, okay? It makes no sense. I guess I can conclude, because I know my bus's going to be showing up really soon. I got to hurry up and make it to this bus stop, because if I miss this, I got to wait a whole another 30 minutes. But I guess that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. It's frustrating by the fact that they have successfully created me. I'm talking about my childhood family. Have successfully created me to be their soy boy, essentially. The soy boy Christian man. And now, recently it's been brought to my attention, there's rumors going on in my post-childhood family that I'm gay again. Biggest struggle, for the love of God, literally. Why? Because I'm not conforming to society. Because I don't conform. I don't be a man whore. Oh, you're eventually gonna start sleeping around. You're eventually gonna start sleeping around. You gotta be kidding me. Wait, no, I can't even get my foot in the door of even approaching women. Somebody ran a real light. Okay, that's it. What do y'all think? I'm not desperate to lose this virginity. I think I'd rather die a virgin, because my female counterpart, I would prefer a woman my age, but females my age are not virgins likely. That's sad. So many young men are virgins at a later than usual age, and I'm one of them. I've been told, Ray, no sleeping around with women, remain a virgin until married. I've obeyed that, literally. They even use the Bible as a way to also control me, which for the biblical purposes, for holiness purposes, all clear. I'm fine with it. I'm glad I have abstained from sexual immorality. I'm glad. There's no ifs, ands, but I'm not at all regretful or anything like that. I take pride in that. But the fact is, they're telling me I can't have standards. I can't require a Christian virgin woman. Oh, that ain't Jesus, that ain't Christ-like. That ain't Christ-like and everything. A real man of God will forgive her past, will court her. You're clearly not a real man of God. That's the problem. I've obeyed. And this is where I'm learning. I'm not going to have no grandchildren. Give me some grandchildren. When are we going to get some grandchildren? What are you talking about? You should never. I know I'm because I'm waiting for this bus because I know it's gonna show up pretty soon. You should have let me out the house. Should have never taught me this whole period. You should have never been so religious. And where to now? So yeah, I'm done. Thanks. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I also hater. If you watch this video, which I highly doubt, because you're banned billions of times. But if you come back, look, like I said, you're more than welcome to come back. Just don't be a dick. That's all. If you're gonna give great advice, okay, just be civil. So yeah, and thank you all to my supporters who constantly watch my content and stuff like that. And then yeah, there you go. And then the whole money, don't date. You shouldn't be dating or approaching women if you can't afford dates, which I have obeyed. And where does that lead me? The things are against me. So yeah, I mean, this is not, whatever. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.